Okay, here we are. This is Golf Daisuki OB Club. You are forgiven if you don't know what that is.
It's very,
extremely
very
niche. And I'm Sean, this is Rob.
Hey.
And we are going to be doing a co-op run of this mini golf game for you.
It's very good. First step, we got to see that options menu.
Yeah, we got to prove that we are being legit here. These options will give you things like turning on or off the weather, gifts. I don't know what that third
I
one,
can remember what the third one is.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just don't touch them. And here we've got single player, something else, and team play. So we're doing that.
It's stroke play, and then the other one's some other play. I don't
Something
remember.
golf related.
Two different ways to count your golf score.
Yeah. So here we are. We're going to select our boys. I have 100% of the time I've ever played this game been this cat that wears a nice, clean shirt. So,
and by default, I've always been the other cat.
Yep. So here we are. We're playing some cat golf, and that's why we call it cat golf.
Our opponent,
Right.
always.
100% of the
Golf
time,
dad.
we have always used this gentleman with the mustache. He's our nemesis, and we'll go ahead and mark him as
Golf Dad.
Dad. And we're gonna send him to AI.
Very
And-
important. Remember to hit AI.
Yes. We didn't talk about who we choose for his partner. We always there's a lot of lore involved.
That's
with
true.
All of the characters. So
It's all fictional lore.
yeah.
But I think we're going with Golf Boy 1.
Okay, this one.
Golf Boy 1, yes.
All right, Golf Boy 1 it is. I'm not gonna give him a name. He doesn't deserve it. So just cruise on in, set him up. All right. We're going to be going through 6 courses of 8 holes each. I know that, that doesn't make any sense in terms of golf because usually it goes to 9, but you know what?
That's how many mini golf courses
Yeah,
they had.
they did their best. We start on Dreamland or Dream World or this place, this
Whatever it
circus
is.
clown place, because it takes the most time menu-wise to get to it. So that's why we start here. There's no other reason. Start wherever you want to. And we're going to be going into this game. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be here a while because it's going to take us like 2 hours to get through this game.
Yeah. Because the AI is very slow.
So we're going to be here, and we're going to just have a cozy time playing
Very
some
cozy.
golf.
Yep.
Sorry, the crop is doing what it's going to do. We cannot get any closer to each other.
It is.
So,
It's very close.
so we're going to just cruise through this, and if we set a record, then it's just going to be a kind of janky video. That's the way it is. But anyway, the smart money is not a record.
That is correct, and we'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and get this started, I guess.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so let's talk about. You want to talk about what this game is first in general?
Okay, so you probably have heard at some point during this event what the Satellaview is.
Yeah, I think there was at least like a Zelda game that went up earlier this week.
Yeah, so this game released in Japan as part of this subscription service. That was a good shot.
I know.
Go ahead and you can pick up.
That's it. That's it.
It's a subscription service game, so it was only available for something like 6 weeks, 2 months.
Yeah, they do
total.
like a month, and then it would go down, and then come back for like reruns. So the general sense was that you could play it for a limited number of times. I believe the limit set on this by default was 5.
Yeah, I think it was 5.
And then you're done. Like that's all you get. And so like the Satellaview games in general are kind of this bizarre piece of
That was a good shot.
That was a tremendous shot from the CPU.
Very nice.
Just kind of an interesting piece of video game history where we were stepping our toes into the digital download era, and they were doing their best to try to figure it out as they went. So
to play this game, when it came out, you had to be in Japan, had to have a Super Famicom, had to have the modem adapter, and subscribe to this service.
yeah.
So it's very, very niche. Nobody knows about this game.
I think I'm. Do you want me to go for the setup or not here? Because of our starting position.
We're very close.
Yeah, do you want me to just...
I think just play this normally.
Just play normal?
Usually we do a weird thing here, but the whole... So, where you shoot from is randomized, and where the hole is randomized, within, like, a certain set number of options. Usually we set up here and do a jump over that side rail to kind of accelerate ourselves.
It's a really cool thing about playing in co-op is that you have the opportunity to do things that you don't get to do in solo mode. And this is just the first example of that. But we can't do it because we are right next to the fence. And what would have happened if I would have tapped my ball to be right in front of the fence, the AI would have jumped me and we would have given them an advantage.
Yeah. And I never do this shot normally, so I have no idea.
Just do whatever you want. It's fine. Just don't hit me.
this.
If you hit me, I will rage.
Oh!
You did hit me, but I will accept it. It's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to shoot it over that fence that's there and try to hit those arrows.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes Golf Dad.
If Golf Dad ruins my business...
Oh, you ruined me!
I might hit him, and then we will just all be angry cats together. Oh, okay.
Well, at least you're up there.
I tried to do a thing to get past him. He was like just directly in the way, and that happens a lot. So now you're already starting to see what is going to happen in this game for the next 2 hours, where we are all just going to get our little... Yeah, don't worry
There's
about
like
it.
nothing I can do.
Yeah, just your...
Oh, hey, that actually worked out. That's an okay spot.
You tried to do the thing that I was talking about. Well, you're actually too far away. So just, don't worry.
Just whatever. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Wow. Both in my way.
Very conservative shot.
I don't think I can squeeze through. I'm gonna try.
Ooh, good. That was nice.
All right.
So, if everything had gone correctly on our second stroke, that's where my ball would have been.
Yeah, we would have already been there.
But just because of random placement, we were in bed.
It's all come down to what our starting position was. We were unable to overcome just random chance, and we have to deal with it.
So...
Remember last time when we said that was a really great shot that the AI made?
Yeah.
Also, they sometimes do this, and it's...
dismal.
Yeah, perplexing. Oh, it's fine.
Slope gotcha.
Yeah, I did. I was being real conservative. I didn't want to overshoot it, and I just undershot it. Great. So, it's fine. As long as you don't get...
wind!
Wind might have ruined me. We'll see where I am now. As long as you didn't get rain, I was going to be fine with whatever happened there. Those packages are spread out all over the place.
Those are the gifts that we could have turned on or off in options.
They will give you some random special abilities that sometimes ruin your life and sometimes make you a happy boy. So...
We'll see some more of those as we go. That time we got wind, which didn't really do anything. It, blows the balls around on the course a little bit when you do it. Just get me over there so that...
Okay,
good.
So...
rules for the category.
Right.
So, we have to get one of our balls in the hole on every hole. We don't have to both get in. We don't have to win the hole. But one of us has to get in.
And that is a rule that we decided to implement when we were setting this game up. That guy's right in our way, so we're just going to do something we would never do.
That's how this whole run is just going to be now.
Yeah.
It's just going to be the evening of us doing things that we don't normally do because the AI is being great.
Yeah. So... If you were to not have the rule that one of us needs to get in to every hole, then...
It would almost certainly be faster to just, fail every hole.
Right. Someone would just speedrun a game where they just mash the button constantly and just every turn just do nothing, because it just kind of... It will point you in the direction of the hole. Unbelievable. We might have already invalidated because of the nonsense that happened. There's no chance that I will get in there, so you can get over there.
Well, that's a good shot, at least next time. So should be okay.
See if it gives me another one.
I think you will.
If it doesn't, then...
Yeah, he missed, so I think he'll be in.
Then we will just show off how difficult it is to get a valid run of this category.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we decided when we set up the category that we wanted to make sure that you actually had to play the game. And so we decided that someone had to get in the hole on team play.
But the thing we were just talking about is that
I should miss.
it will...
Right? Yes.
It will randomly decide when it's time to move on. As far as we know, well, I don't know any means of controlling that.
It's some combination of stroke count, but that isn't always true. And like proximity to the hole. Like some combination of those factors determines when it decides to advance. That was a really nice shot on that.
Now, if you do that wrong, you miss the tree and you just go out of bounds and look like a fool.
Yeah, you'll get to see me do it wrong, because I always do this one wrong. The dream is to get up into that top arrow there that you just barely saw on the screen for a second, because it like kicks you through a side pipe, but it's very difficult to hit that.
You can get a hole-in-one by doing that.
That was...
It was something. You were almost there.
Oh, I almost got it. I'll probably tap into it next time so you can see it.
Yeah, that's fair. So, the team that starts...
There you go, Golf Boy did it badly. Wow, actually, that was okay.
That's alright, yeah. The team that starts every hole is whoever was behind on the previous
one.
Yeah. So
nice.
We can't just go into this every time being like, I know what to do, I know how to start this shot. Yeah. Because almost always the AI, you've already seen it multiple times, where the AI came in ahead of us, got in the way, and I had to just do something I would never do to try to just figure it out. It makes this game extremely dynamic to play.
Yeah.
I would also argue that it makes it extremely difficult to play well. Certainly, like, that kind of applies to the solo game, but in terms of this co-op run, as far as I'm concerned, like, the success rate has been so bad, and I don't think I'm that bad at this game, that it becomes one of the more difficult things I've ever speedrun.
Nice shot.
That was pretty good.
I was hoping that being on the way there was gonna...
So, the reason why Rob would choose to miss some of these shots is because we get a little jingle whenever we get the ball in the hole. Anything a bogey or better will give you that jingle. So,
so sometimes I have to decide if it's like faster for me to actually sink a putt or if it's better for me to miss.
Yeah.
Sometimes that determination is about whether or not I can move the camera for Sean before he shoots.
Because you can choose to move the camera with the shoulder button.
But it is slow.
It's awful. Speaking of awful, I don't know what he just did there to make his ball just get
stuck in the wall.
But here we are, right in my way.
Oh, awful.
What a
I like how he
gentleman.
popped out of the wall as she went past him, too.
So, probably the second AI is going to go right where he is at.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have those two balls both in your way.
And I'll try to jump them, I guess.
It's raining now. Weather happens randomly.
Unless you turn it off in options, which you're not allowed to.
Yeah, if you turn it off, then it's an invalid run. Look at that shot. What a champion.
Pretty good.
He skipped school today just to...
just to play.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Yo, that's the shot you want.
Yeah. What's he gonna do?
Seems like you could have done more.
Yeah. So, rain will slow us down. No matter how you look at it, rain is going to make it harder for us to get where we're going, especially if slopes are involved. Nice. Nice jump.
Here, I think I'm going to try to knock you out from behind the trees.
I would appreciate it.
That seems like the way to go.
If it rained jelly beans, that would be very delightful.
If it was going to, this would be the map where it did.
Missed opportunity. To be fair, I think the developers of this game had probably like a month to make it. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think that this was their top priority.
There, nice.
For a downloadable title in 1996, they did a pretty good job.
Physics are questionable, but you know, that's how it is sometimes.
Oh yeah. Show them what you mean. Show them what it means to be a cat golf. Alright. Drop.
Okay, there you go.
We're going to be paying attention to our score, which right now we're tied, and that's not
good. Because we get sudden death.
Yeah, sudden death is the worst. If we are still tied in score at the end of a course, then we just start the course over.
Yeah.
We get to play as many holes as it takes for us to not be tied anymore. So in a speedrun sense, we'd be trying to maybe intentionally lose at some points just to make sure we don't
get consigned
don't do
to
that. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
The weather can go up to 50%, which is where it's at now. We're at max saturation. Eventually it'll stop raining if we're here long enough, and then it'll start to dry out. Or it won't. It'll just like start raining again.
Yeah.
That's all that can happen weather-wise. There's also a wind meter down there next to the weather. You see how it says 0 M's and is pointing in just a direction. You could play this game for quite a while and never even notice the wind, so probably don't worry about it.
Yeah.
As best as I can tell, the only way it impacts you in a game where the balls are basically like pool cues that are just rolling out on the ground at all times, it only matters if you are in the air. Presumably, there are wind physics that will push you while you're doing nonsense like that, right? So if there would have been wind, he would have been in for a world of hurt with that jump, but he knew what he was doing.
That's why we really like the team play, because the AI does stupid jumps like that.
Sometimes we do stupid jumps like that.
And then we found out, like, you do stupid jumps like that because the AI does it. I'm going to try to shoot OB here. I think it's going to give me a shot.
Yeah, I probably would have just slammed it into the fence, but I've got to the point where I'm not going to tell you how to play the game, because I don't think that anyone can ever truly be an expert in any individual shot, because there's just so much variation that it's like, oh yeah, I know what you should do, and then you do it, and then everything goes completely wrong. Because you know what? The physics are something.
This is another place where there is like a jump that we can do if it's not raining and we spawn far enough to the right, but that did not happen this time.
Everything's bad, we're not doing it. Otherwise, this hole is terrible. Yeah. So we're just gonna go over there and hope I don't hit a bumper.
Oh, but the bumpers are fun!
I'm behind that bumper. That's pretty safe. Unless this kid comes and...
He's gonna bumper it for you.
Yeah, good.
We'll run into a bumper at some point. You can see it.
Depth and angles are outrageous in this game.
There's no way of knowing like what's going to happen here if you haven't played the game a lot.
Wow. I'll see what you do. We'll see what happens before it's my turn again. Like, there's no point in me like planning out what I'm doing.
I was trying to hit the... Great. That's the pipe you want. Here you go. Look. Here you go. Right back out.
Yeah. Good time loss. We got to watch that animation, and you're in a place that's completely worthless.
Yeah. Perfect.
These pipes are also outrageous. I think there is no chance of my getting in there, but I'm going to try to jump over him. I'm going to do like low power. I don't know, man. Wait.
I don't know, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try it.
Wow.
Okay. We might lose here. That's, you know, can't do anything about like I just got completely destroyed by the positioning of another ball in front of me. You can come and join me and... Yeah. So these pipes are miserable, and you need to just kind of cross your fingers and hope for the best.
Yeah, there's like a hitbox there that sucks you into the pipe. But if you aren't going... Great, it started raining again.
Yeah.
If you aren't going like exactly the right speed, then it can be really
Okay,
bad.
so you should try to...
Sorry.
Well, what did I say? I do not want to tell you how to play the game.
What were you going to say?
I'm going to tell you to hook it
Whoa!
left, so there's no chance I'm going to get to the wall. That was outrageous. All I can do is just, like, drop the power, but, like, this hill is going to ruin it.
Ooh, that was crisp.
I'm going to let you know. I did not know what I was doing. That's the best you can do with this game, is play it so much that you develop this kind of vocabulary of absurd shots that you would never like choose to do with your own time. Shooting over that hill when you have to adjust for the slope going up and back down is the worst.
I wasn't looking at where we were in terms
We're tied.
of tie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
one of us needs to be good.
Yeah, or we have to both choose to be bad and let them like.
We might choose to just let them win.
Let them be in the hole.
We'll see.
You can go down into the left on this hole, but it's bad.
I mean, I'm not convinced that it's faster in any way. One of the things that's interesting about this is that I don't necessarily think so. I chose to separate myself so I don't get crowded with the rest of them, because we're all going to end up in a big pile down here. So I tried to step back a bit so I have some flexibility to go around whatever's in front of me when it's my turn again. I think that a lot of the times you have choices about where you're going to go. The good holes, the good game design in this allow you to have those choices, and the bad ones do not. So sometimes there'll just be like, there is literally only one option, just hit the ball in a straight line. But with a course like this, yeah, it kind of like arcs around, and there are places you can go. And see, he's going to show us that is totally a viable option, is to go that direction.
Wow, right. Dave, wishing Golf Dad and you luck, but leaving me out in the cold.
Around him? Yeah, all right, I did it.
I'm going to remove my interest in your hockey event, Dave. That's how I feel. I signed up, but I'm unsigning up now.
So sometimes you get caught in these stupid bottlenecks. There's really not a lot you can do about it. He's gonna come back this way, isn't he?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, he's gonna show us the southern route.
Yeah.
He wants us to be able to show
this
it off.
Is an exhibition after all.
It's true.
I'm not going to full power because it's raining.
Yeah.
Just get over there best we can.
It's not bad. I might try to tap you.
Okay, tap me. You're gonna scoot around me.
I'm gonna try to tap you.
All right. I guess it depends on what he does.
That's true.
He's gonna try to jump you.
If he's just in my way, then...
I do think you can scoot straight past him and hit me.
I think, yeah. There you go. That should give you a good shot.
So there you go. That's the thing you can do in co-op stuff, is if it seems like all is lost and everyone's in each other's way, you can bump into each other, and you can also do that, I guess.
Go back the other way.
Yeah, just turn around.
Rethink your life. Oh, that wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Well, here, can we get up there? All right, well, I'm somewhere.
At least you're...
You know, it's like...
around the bend.
Yeah, if I would have angled it even slightly more to the right, it would have just dropped off that tight slope.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to...
I'm going to try to mess him up.
All right.
I think that's...
But how are you going to mess up? Are you going to power into him? All right.
That didn't work as well as I wanted it to.
He maybe has a straight line if he's going to be, you know, a complete champion. speaking of complete champions, we've got Golf Dad.
Golf Dad.
I'm going to take the time
good.
to move the camera.
Very good.
Sure. I don't believe that whatsoever.
Alright, you're in there.
Remember, we want to either lose or win this.
That's right. So...
Okay, if you get it in...
That's true.
That's a lot of pressure. Okay. Well...
So we may let him go and do a whole cycle. That's slow, but...
I'm going to try to tap him in.
Oh, that's smart.
Ooh. Yeah, if I tap him in, then you just need to get it in.
Yeah, that's true.
Will it go in?
Okay, good.
Okay, so as long as it gives you a turn.
Yeah. Which it should. Yeah, okay, good.
Don't blow it.
Would have been easy. Too much power.
First course down.
Yo! No bump.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Sorry. I know you were. There you go.
Yeah.
You were focused on the. Oh! I didn't even do my job. There you go. Oh, I did it on time, I guess, because it's when the trophy pops up is when we advance our split.
Golf Dad's still there. He's gonna get there one day.
Okay, so now we're in what is theoretically the easiest of the courses. This is the one that you would play first if you were playing this casually.
I mean, you can play them in any order you want, but presumably
this is the one that pops up
here.
first. Yeah, so you would probably play this. You'd think it would be the easiest hole, but it is not.
The main thing that's going to get you here is the starting position and how it lands between those trees. Sometimes you can just shoot right through them, sometimes you cannot. This is a bad starting position for this hole because you have to angle up to not hit the trees, and then with that happening, you can't
get to the green very well. Good shot.
One of the things we didn't talk about, a rule that we established for this, but we will evaluate if anyone else ever tries to run this game, is that we pass the controller back and forth. We are adamant about you.
Alright.
You make your inputs for your character, and then you hand off to the other person.
Golf Boy didn't want me to feel bad there, so...
Yeah. So we're making it very clear that I am playing mine, he is playing his. I think it would be kind of silly if someone did a co-op run of this and then just,
played by themselves.
Yeah, basically, I'll take your turn for you or something. It's that's not...
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. So
we decided to make that not legal.
Yeah. That'll only become a problem if anyone ever does this and they're, trying to do it virtually, and don't have cameras for their controllers, and then it's well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do at that point. At that point, I'm going to hand it over to Junkyard Dave, the other moderator of this leaderboard.
Make a decision, sir. Do what you want to do. You tell us. The sand trap there doesn't actually slow you down. It's strange. There's sand in other levels that does slow you. But these ones, you just kind of are there.
Yeah. Speaking of there, I think I can go right through them.
I think so too.
Oh, what a scam! Alright. He's gonna go in now. What a bunch of nonsense. That's gonna be what invalidates us right there.
This could be the run where this could be the hole where we don't get in. Probably that.
That's a lot of power. Well, you got a straight line now.
That's true.
If it gives you another shot, will it give you another shot?
I think so.
Just let him know.
Let's see if I can fail this shot. There you go.
It's still valid, folks.
That's good. We were talking about this just before the run. This is
our 100th attempt of this.
The 100th time we've done it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this would be the 4th or 5th time we actually had a successful run.
If it were successful.
If this ends up being valid.
Yeah.
That rule about one of us having to get in, sounds like it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad.
Especially since it's for the volume of random chances involved, and it's not so. I would say this game is pretty much right down the middle, equal random chance and skill, which is why I like it. Wow, OB.
I got like way more physics off of that bump than I meant to.
Yeah. I am, by the way, where I like. There are two things I could do with my opening shot. I'm lined up with that bumper, so I'm where I want to be. I think. Well, he
Well,
also
there you
got
go.
OB'd,
Yeah,
so
nice.
don't worry about it. So I'm gonna just full power, go for it. Yeah.
Good.
We're in there.
Good. Now that you're that close, me being OB actually means that like it'll probably advance faster.
Yeah, probably. I'm at the point where I'm never going to try to like say, "Oh, it's definitely going to advance faster."
It's
now.
hard to know.
I don't have an answer for it. There are a lot of things I don't have an answer for in this game.
I'm probably gonna try to hit that present on mine.
Yeah, you might unrain us.
Yeah, since it's starting to rain. The hope is that I get like the sunshine buff, which gets rid of rain.
I was saying that. What?
Nice.
He almost went in with some crazy shot.
That would have been crazy.
Oh, death putter. Well.
So Death Putter robs all of the strength from their hits. So here he's going to hit it for like 100 and it's going to go nowhere. But Golf Dad is close enough that he would
He didn't get a chance. Yeah.
But yeah, we screwed him.
He made that great shot and he didn't get anything for it. Hey, guess what? We're tied. And right
Good.
before sudden
Good.
death once more.
It's the dream.
Yeah. I was going to say that because the run is... There's so much random chance and because it's over 2 hours long, that like is one of the reasons why it's so difficult to like really have the enthusiasm to go for multiple attempts like back to back. And
It's true.
There was a time when we were kind of like grinding for this, but I think it kind of like now it's just gets polished off for events, and that's totally fine. I'm going for a shortcut over here. I don't know that we've seen any shortcuts up to this point. You might have used the one in Dreamland with the pipe that was hidden in up at the top of that slope. But
Oh yeah, that was I guess technically one of the shortcuts.
it is, yeah. So there are like cute little shortcuts here and there. I'm gonna go for this molehill one. It's going to give me a consistent place to be.
Yes.
I guess Rob's just gonna play defense or offense or however you want to look at it. He's gonna try to just get in their way and waste their time as best he can.
I was trying to get Golf Dad to fall into the canal there, but didn't get
enough.
quite enough power on him. Now this little mole kicks him out over by the green.
Although we got the random hole position that is nowhere near the molehill,
Yep, so it's actually bad.
it's not bad because I know where I am in relation to the hole.
But it's like
It's the worst thing I could have got.
the same like amount of distance as
Right,
going the
like-
long way.
You are, see, like you're right there. Guess who else is right there?
I guess who's gonna get knocked right off of this green in a second. Oh, Golf Boy, no! Oh, he's so young, he doesn't understand how to golf.
He's literally taking his ball and going home. He's still gonna make it.
How is he not OB? Like, his head is disembodied.
Well,
I guess
yeah,
it's possible.
might
Like,
get
give
another
me a
one.
shot. Oh,
Nope.
oh,
Okay, 18.
tragic. I would have knocked that green ball right out of the way, too.
Hey, guess what? We're out of sudden death. So,
Yes.
yeah, just gotta maintain. Just gotta hold off, show some competence. I consider this one of the easier holes in the game. Let's see if I screw it up.
Whoa!
I cannot possibly do worse than Golf Dad.
That's bad. He's setting up a jump, and you just
There
don't
is
know it.
absolutely no recovery for what he just did.
Nah, Golf Boy's gonna jump him and go up into that flower bed, and we're gonna
I mean-
discover that there's a hidden portal.
So, yeah, like, I think there is a chance that if you try to jump him, you might roll over the top of that flower bed. I'm not gonna tell you to do it, but
Why not? Exhibition. Oh, look, I'm up there in that flower bed somewhere.
No, you're somewhere. You're not OB. So you're on the other side of that building.
Presumably. Whoa.
And you will not see where you... Okay, it was all planned. On my way? No, okay.
So I guess that flower bed doesn't exist once you jump into it.
Too saucy.
Sorry.
It's alright. I said it's the easiest hole in the game, and I got, like, really...
Oh, poor golf boy.
Really in just... I got really invested in what was going on with the flower bed situation. You're on my way now.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna just tap you and hope that it gives you another shot.
It should. Oh.
Well, okay.
It was a lot of tap power.
Yeah, I reduced the power. So tap it down a little. Well, we might have invalidated.
We'll see. I did a stupid thing. It was
well,
because I decided to just jump into that.
It was a collaborative failure on what was the easiest hole in the game. But we did prove you can jump over that flower bed.
It's true. We've never experimented.
No
with
one's ever tried.
It might have been like something. It's possible.
I do maintain that there is a lot of room for people to be doing ridiculous things in this game. If someone really wanted to put in the time for it, I got bad news. We're heading towards hit.
I saw it. Yeah.
Go for the bumper strats. That's the answer.
Here, there's a shortcut where you can go through that set of doors that's on the left, and you'll pop out of that pipe that's at the bottom right. As you can see, it's not a very good shortcut.
Yeah. If you can make it in one shot, then it's okay.
Yeah.
There's also those bumpers up there. If you hit them, you're going to get destroyed.
Oh, yeah, you just fly off into some random angle.
So, as best I can understand and try to explain it, the physics in this game, that's not a good place to be.
No, it's not.
So you can see that we get a little, we have the ability to adjust our powers 1 to 100, and then we also get sort of an English, where you can choose
which way you're tapping the ball, like what part you're putting the force on.
Yeah. And my understanding of it is that anytime you hit a surface, it reapplies that English.
Yeah, that sounds true.
And also, for reasons, again, because they made this game in like a month, makes your ball accelerate sometimes. So your ball will just get faster when it runs into stuff.
Good. Still on track for that sudden.
Yeah, we're on pace.
Yeah.
So if you hit a bumper, it's going to bounce you off of that bumper in some direction based on the English that's on your ball, what the angle you approached it from,
how fast you were moving when you hit it,
and presumably also weather and wind, but you know, who knows? We've got 1 M of downward right wind right now. It's gone. Don't worry about the wind. This hole is pretty gross. I think what we're going to see here is that Rob's probably going to slam him out of bounds.
I'm going to try to.
Or he's going to cruise right past him into the water and look like a fool.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Golf Boy's going to knock me in, though. We'll see.
Well, I think he's just going to bump you, but I don't think he's going to knock you in. I think
he's how much force he has here.
I think he's going to go a full 100. Well.
Took me out.
Yeah. Everybody is doing great. Don't worry about it.
Golf Dad's gonna pop and knock him in again.
The shot. It's fine.
Ooh, remote control there means that Sean can control his ball.
Sort of. Sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
Again, they did their best with the time they had. This game was made by Messiah. You get bonus points if you can name your favorite Messiah game on the Super Famicom. I don't...
Oh, okay.
There's no documentation on how many people worked on this game, or even who worked on this game other than the company. Wow.
That is correct. There is not a task for this.
And the reason for that is that because there are a random assortment of starting and ending positions on every hole, you can make a task for one situation.
Yeah.
And it would be the fastest way to play through that situation if you ever saw that specific combination of things. You could make a task for every single possibility and have one for...
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen him go that way around the pond because I knocked him back.
No, that's very strange. Are we out of sudden death now? I got ahead.
Yes, we're out of sudden death. Give me another shot.
Professional. Right into the bumper.
Bam.
Hey, you know?
That bumper was pretty chill.
I thought you were going to OB
I thought
yourself.
it was going to like kick me right back out.
Yeah.
Where is he trying to go?
I was actually
going to go through that door.
Having a conversation with Dave about this the other day about how what you could do with tassing this game would be to do a whole lot of shenanigans with trying to find hidden pixels where you can burst through objects because we know that they exist.
For example, on this hole, there is a gap between these trees. If you could figure out where you are right now after you shot the ball and you're on that side of the trees, maybe you could go through that gap. But it's like, like Dave was saying there, it's like 1 or 2 pixels wide.
Sometimes the AI just knows that gap is there and they go for it, and
just the other day we were doing a practice and we watched them go right through a fence.
Yeah, and it even was like really weird in that circumstance where they actually like went backwards through the fence.
Yeah.
Like they hit a wall and then went backward over a thing, and it was just
very odd.
Like, okay, I guess you can do that. So that was the reason why I did not take the shot that you just took.
Yeah,
I didn't want to get them. Yeah, I didn't want to accelerate them towards the hole. But then he tried to jump me, and so don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
He is maybe lined up for that 1 to 2 pixel window, though. So we may see him in a second blast through those trees.
Okay, I think something's gonna go horribly wrong here, but I'm gonna try this. Yeah,
that's okay. That's good.
Yeah,
very good.
I was pretty sure if I tried to just shoot it straight through like it was telling me to, that it was not gonna work.
Yeah, I agree. Well, okay.
Sorry, kid.
Guess where you're going, golf boy?
He's going home.
Right in the drink.
We also could have tried to jump over the flower bed there.
Oh, here he goes. He's going to do it.
Would have been fast.
I bet he's going to do it.
But there's also water down at the bottom right side of the screen, and probably someone would have just blasted into the...
It's very easy to miss those cards and end up right in the pond.
Or the AI would just take... Because I would have gone first, and then the second AI would have jumped over me over the flower bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we could have tried to go for that, but that was quite a shot. Just slam it like here.
Yeah, I think. Just get out of the way.
So, like, a lot of times there's a calculation of how much time you lose. I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be another one, but...
Wow, that was a good shot for Golf Dad.
That's pretty good. It's still a bogey, though.
Long shot.
Because some cat knocked him into the water. I don't know what I was saying. It's fine. We avoided sudden death.
That's the important thing, yeah.
Alright, Happy Cat Dance. We are 2/6 of the way through this thing. Excuse me. Thank you.
We're going into this
place, yeah.
Wonderful environment of giant books, inkwells, pencils.
This is my favorite music in the game. And honestly, if I were making my own mini golf course, this probably looks the closest to what mine would look like, and then it would be just like these weird, large objects that shouldn't be large.
Yeah.
Just giant pencils.
Yeah, I think this one definitely has like the most mini golfy feel to me.
Yeah, like Smiling is like a mini golf course where they just had no budget.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, it's just grass, I get it. Also, this pink paper has its own physics.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what they are, but you notice that his ball slowed down when he got to it. So.
The fabric also has its own physics. The fabric is kind of like the rough.
Good jump.
And this paper is almost like a sand trap.
Okay, boy.
That's,
It's all down to you. You got it. Oh. Okay.
That's a mess. That's what that is.
He set you up to try again.
He set you up for a great shot.
He did, yeah.
Golf Dad's kicking himself.
There's unfortunately going to be a tie and put us towards sudden death again.
No.
I considered smacking Golf Boy out of the way, but I wasn't sure that you would get in with the angle you
Yeah, I've got a kind of a gross angle.
I was saying that sometimes it's the calculation to be faster, just slam the ball versus the cursor is slow watching it dial around. So,
yeah.
Just like the camera is slow. You saw me move the camera once, and I hope I don't ever do it again. This hole is trash because the depth perception on that milk carton is
awful.
Yeah, really outrageous.
It is very easy to bang into the side of the milk carton.
And especially since your starting position is always different, you can't just like know what you're doing there. It's just kind of...
And you have to hit that window there where you have those two arrows that are side by side. It's also very easy to accidentally hit the arrows that shoot you up to the top right. You can see that he was not that far off of ending up in coffee land there, which is a water trap.
If that's coffee.
I assume it's coffee. Maybe it's cocoa.
But I would say that if you get caught on the arrows that push you up and to the right, no shame in it. Like,
it happens.
It's a narrow gap,
yeah.
And it just sometimes you think you gotta get away from that milk carton. So I kind of like clipped through it.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
And I was still like, I was actually right in the middle of that lane.
Are you gonna go for behind the cheese?
I was about to ask you if you were gonna try to go behind the cheese there.
I think you're set up better for it because you are like a little bit higher.
I'll give it a shot. Why not?
All right.
At worst, I screw it up.
So that's screwing it
up. I mean,
what a rude place to end up.
So what we're talking about here is this this block of cheese that's here. There's a very narrow window that you can go through behind the cheese. Just barely missed it.
So you heard him bonk because he,
I either...
You hit the cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a gap where you can get around it. Just get over there.
Good shot. Glad you're actually getting in while I'm like showing off stupid shots.
You got it. Just
I might as well. Like, there's no reason not
try to angle it a little, like pick a little bit to the right and then English left. Try to like force your ball to roll through.
So you think like this,
that, and then a little bit of that.
Oh,
you are
behind the cheese.
By technical,
because it's possible it'll have me shoot.
By definition, you did. The
I did. It is stupid and nonsense, but you see the AI do it every so often, and there are like very fringe circumstances where going behind the cheese is fast.
Yeah, like if you shoot straight through it without he got caught back there because he didn't have full power.
Yeah,
it means he caught like the edge of the tablecloth you can't see that's back there. But if you shoot straight through it, then it is faster. But you can only do it if you are up high enough to shoot through. If you don't have that straight line, then it's not going to work.
And that only really happens to you if, like, the AI is in your way, which is what happened to me. Yeah. These tape measures, if you hit the button, the tape retracts. And then if you hit it again, the tape shoots back out.
Yep. Totally useless from a speedrun perspective, but...
Cute.
Yeah. It's a cool mechanic that they did not really implement in any kind of useful fashion.
Yeah. I think Golf Boy's gonna try to follow you there. He's thinking about going with Golf Dad. Sad.
He's gonna have to rethink that. I intentionally took a different strat because the AI never goes that way, and it's a good way to get separation, like intentionally get away from everyone else, which is a thing that I will try to do a lot in team plays, just to
separate from us.
Go places that give me the best chance of being able to get a clean shot off my next time around.
Yeah.
It's not 100%, like he could have hit that arrow and ended up in front of me and I would have been mad, I actually don't want full power here because if I do, there's a chance I will bounce off this.
Oh,
like
Death Putter.
See how I
here
could've-
you get to see them ruined by Death Putter. Here it goes.
If I would have gone full power, I probably would have rolled off the north end of the map, which is...
So see, he hit it at like full power there, and that's all he got.
From experience, I know that that's how it works because if you're too close to the book and you use full power, that's what will happen. It's okay. They've got Death Putter, so
Yeah, doesn't matter.
you can spend your time just smacking them around now.
Yeah.
So that's about as far as you can get when that effect is in play. Sometimes they get it and use it on us.
Took us a while. When we first started playing this, nobody knew what the different power-ups were, so...
If somebody knew, like it would have been somebody who played it casually, and nothing is documented about the game, so
Yeah.
I certainly didn't.
We had a whole lot of no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, there's one that's like an anvil, and I was like,
We
what is
still
this?
aren't positive.
I think I know what the anvil does now, but like it's definitely like the most fringe of the things that could happen.
Oh no! What a terrible spot, Golf Dad. Still awful. So what, like Sean was saying, he usually is trying to like break away from us, and I'm usually trying to tangle myself up with them.
Just because of the sequence that's always going to happen where Rob is always going to be last, and that's going to make it extremely difficult for him to
Take like legitimate shots.
Yeah, it's really only if I get screwed up by what the AI does, or if I just make an oopsie.
I almost went off the north end of that.
It's because you use full power when
I
you're
did.
too close to the book.
It's because I was trying to hit him. I was hoping to knock him right off into... Oh, that's still not good, Golf Dad.
I mean, he's free of the pencil, at least. Nailed it.
Alright, good shot, Golf Boy.
Wasn't good enough, though. It's a bogey.
It's true.
And it might still give you one.
Nope, there you go. A-team win.
2-0 is a good place to be. Like, we've got a nice, comfortable gap.
Yeah.
Probably, we're likely to just get a lot of draws, and, So, what do you want to do here? Do you want me to...
Oh!
Do you want to try to jump him?
Oh! It might be worth a toast jump.
I'm not going to do it. You can try it.
I'll try the toast jump. The angle's not good.
Yeah.
It'll depend on what Golf Boy does. He might set me up for that toast jump.
So you can go over the narrow neck of that fork tine.
You can also go over the very end of the tines. But if you hit that, like, curved upward part, see, like, there's kind of a slope there. You might have knocked him into the right position.
Go for it. Well, I don't like it, but...
I'm gonna try. Why not? Why not? Ah!
Well...
So you can land on top of the toast and then roll across. But it is another one of those shots where, like...
Our starting position was bad for it.
Yeah, your starting position has to be exactly right, and somebody has to be in exactly the right spot. And it has to not be raining.
I don't think I'm gonna get through here.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Hitboxes are very suspect,
The
especially for the
sausages
sausages.
are not round.
Yeah. They are rectangles that are sitting there, and they're inside the sausage sprite.
It was some intern's job to get around to that one day, but then they just went ahead and released it for download, and it's just what we got. So you guys can have a good time back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to jump Golf Dad on my shot and end up in front of him. Oh, see, there you saw a little bit of that, like, bounce between two things, and your acceleration suddenly goes weird.
Yeah, because I had some English on the ball.
Yeah.
Be careful about tapping them out. Okay. I was gonna
Perfect.
jump you.
But he can't jump over the sausage to him, to the left, the way he wants to.
He tried.
Yeah.
You got out of there. That was a pretty good
That's
shot.
a good shot.
Honestly.
Yeah, he's happy.
How about this? Yeah.
It's okay. Wow.
All right.
Did you know that cheese didn't exist?
So I shot through slope that was pushing me this way, but it didn't push me that way. That's where we
Oh, juggle!
could ruin us.
Now we find out whose ball is whose.
Oh, good. Well,
Golf Boy's up there. Oh, Golf Dad, did you know that Tomato isn't there either?
Well, we got scammed. We're going to lose this one because of juggle and because of my bad shot. All I can really do is this kind of nonsense from the arc it around and be over there. And if it happens to give me a shot, I don't think it'll give me another one. Because they're both in.
I don't know. But that's nonsense that can happy deal with presents on. That's why you would turn them off, I guess, if you weren't insane. Oh!
Okay.
It's all on this. The whole validity of the run hangs in the balance.
Saved it. I believe our previous
Just go.
exhibition of this, in this event, we invalidated ourselves on the second hole in the game. So we're already, like, doing better. It really took the pressure off, though, in terms of, like, trying to be good.
It's true.
As we get deeper in this run, and if it's still valid, it's going to get just extremely sweaty in here.
Yeah. Especially, so, you could do, after that first one, like, we have to start with the one course, because, it's the longest menuing. But you could then do any of the other courses in any order you chose. We decided to have the easiest course first, and the hardest ones last, so that there would be tension in the run.
You gotta keep people on the edge of their seats.
See above about being insane.
That was interesting that it, like, kicked you side. Oh, it's because of the wind. That was the wind at play. There were 2 M's of wind, and it pushed his ball as he was in there, even though he had a straight shot. So now he's in my way, and I'm gonna go around him and hope for the best. I could also tap him, but
I think going around is the way to go. Because I'm like a little bit off of where I want to be. Oh well.
doesn't matter.
Maybe we're all gonna go to the right there. It never happens.
Are you gonna jump over the?
I don't know. I think I'm
No,
gonna
just
try to
go
go
around.
the normal way.
You can see that there's some tape measure over there. All right, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Nice. There's just absolutely nothing I can do with this, so I'm just gonna do some nonsense.
OB.
Hope I OB'd you, yeah. Well, I got you a straight line.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
He tried.
Yeah, try to hit the button there. It's probably... Yeah.
You forgot about the rain, but...
I did forget about the rain. As I hit go, I was like, oh no. The rain slows you down much more than you would think it would.
So I just mashed the button because I don't think that it's going to give me another shot.
No, we aren't in a situation where it would...
Unless there's something where, like, if both of us were in, then it would make them not take extra turns. But
No. I think that exact sequence would have happened no matter what, and it just would have been slower because we've gotten the jingle.
So we created that 2-point separation to sudden death again, so that's where we want to be.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's the Big King Kong Crunch.
Yep, shout out to Big Kong's Crunch.
All these pieces of cereal that are all over the map, those have physics. You can hit them.
Yeah, and they will ruin your shot
Oh, yep.
because you lose momentum when you hit them. You kind of like do a boop.
Yeah, you kind of like do a little mini hop.
You'll see them again in the following course as well as pebbles. You could try to go for the inner course of it. if you really
Yeah,
wanted
I
to.
think I'm going to. That wasn't like as far as I wanted to be.
Because of the rain.
Yeah, it was again the rain that got me. Oh, he's trying to do what I was trying to do.
He was
To
trying to
get
get
that
some.
jump.
He was trying to get some Big Kong Crunch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to get over this. Yep.
Yeah.
That's about the best I can do.
Yeah. In the rain, the fabric is really bad. Oh, see, there you saw him like go over the Kong Crunch.
Oh, you're in there.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to be.
He's gonna jump you.
He might. On one of the later courses, we'll see like some pebbles that are on the ground. They have the same physics as the crunch does. Sausage, no physics.
Yep, right through the sausage. I was trying to bounce off the end of the sausage toward the hole, but don't worry about it.
Never try.
The game just said,
never do it.
Dear.
It's a disaster every time.
Oh!
There, that's the shot you wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know how much slope there is between you there. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell how deep I was in the...
Well, there's no way to know how much slope is behind that toast.
Yeah.
There is slope, but it doesn't tell you. Okay.
Tablecloth.
Oh, I was still on the cloth?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was on the grass. Golf boy, if you're still there.
And Log, I can see you just typed something in our chat, and I want you to know that I cannot read it because it is...
Yeah. Sorry, you gotta come to SpeedGaming's chat.
It is about the size of my pinky on this monitor, so I appreciate you so much, but I genuinely don't know what you just said. This hole is terrible because the starting position really messes with your ability to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can see that there's kind of a left or right option here, and
they basically always go left.
He made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the right just because they don't, and hope that I get over the tablecloth. Oh!
Nice. I'm gonna go left and try to like be. I'm gonna try to knock Golf Dad to the other side of that bumper because that's a disaster for him. Golf Boy might do it for us.
Over,
yeah. See, that's where I want them to be because then they can't do the jump that they want to do.
Yeah. So if you tap him, the Golf Child. Yeah, probably not.
There you go. Good. Oh yes, yes.
Well,
you can soft lock doing that.
Yeah. So
there are a number of places where your ball will just sit there and jump forever, or bang up against a surface forever.
Wow.
That sucked.
All right. I caught part of that arrow that's in front of me, which also has a questionable hitbox. Everything in this game has a questionable hitbox, but I caught part of the arrow. Sometimes you can shoot over that corner and get nothing.
Yeah.
But it pushed me into his ball, which pushed me back out of bounds. And now everybody looks like a fool on this hole, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna hit you. You're our hope.
All right. I guess I can go straight to the north there.
You could try. He's in your way now.
Man.
You can knock Golf Dad out, or you'll... Yeah, if you bumped the child, you'd just help him.
Yeah, I think that's probably my
So now you've got a straight line. Wow. You didn't OB. Whatever. What a scam.
Yeah, definitely on the other side of that fence, but whatever.
There is not anything I can do.
I think you're trying to jump, yeah. Before the rain happens.
Yeah, I didn't even get there. You can jump me, I guess.
I might be able to knock you, like, across into... Well... Yeah, I might be able to knock you over into a spot where you can...
Sure.
At least get your shot through.
It's a co-op run.
Yep. And that's why we like it. Because that's much more interesting.
All I gotta do is drop that power. Don't look like a fool.
Good job.
Did it. Okay.
I'm gonna be very sad if nobody hits, like, the ink or the coffee, whatever's
I mean,
left.
you could have done it right there.
I thought about it.
You get another shot.
All right.
There, show the people.
I really like the animation there that it plays for somebody getting stuck in it.
Showed off that cat being so disappointed in you.
Yeah.
3-2. So cruising towards sudden death again if we don't want them to win this one. Because it would be a draw.
Okay.
Again, we've got a left-right situation here. Starting position is terrible for going left, so I'm going right. Not the way I want to go, but... if it's raining here, you can't get past the tablecloth, so we're all just going to be slow and thinking about our life choices.
And it frequently is raining at this point, because the rain happens randomly, depending on like how long you take, and the AI takes long enough that you almost always get
Pretty
rained.
much, you will get rained on during a team play.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Most holes.
Good.
Okay.
See if I bump into him.
If it hadn't been raining, I would have jumped over Golf Dad's ball there. Yeah, the slow sync is so good. Like, I really... I don't think there's one on this course, is there? Maybe there's one
There
over
is.
by
There's
the hole.
coffee down by the hole.
Yeah.
Well, you're in my way, so you're going to get jumped, but I'm also going to slam into that sausage when I do it, so... we're over
Only
here.
if the sausage has a hitbox.
Yeah. I'm just there to make that man feel emasculated by a cat, that's all. Well, what is... Okay.
That was a little questionable.
Should have stayed home today, kid.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here and hook right.
That's pretty good. That's okay.
Don't...
Oh, so close! Now you know what to look forward to in a second, though, if he gets stuck in that coffee. That slow bloop will happen again.
I'm gonna...
Is it, like, down to our left? Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna...
I'm gonna try that. Okay.
Alright. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and hit Golf Dad. Because I am up against
You're
the coffee.
right on the edge of it.
I could do a shot where I try to roll around it. It would look real cool if I did it right. It would look real stupid if I do it wrong. So...
Aw, do the stupid thing.
No. Sorry.
Aw,
We're going
come
to
on.
be safe because we are still valid. So
That's fair. No.
you've got basically a straight line.
Yeah,
So I'm
he's
just
in a
gonna
very
come over
bad
here
spot right now.
and tell him...
Get out.
Yeah. He's gonna get in your way.
Okay.
Set himself up for the... Well, he's not... Like, it's a straight line, so...
Yeah, okay, through there. Let's go through there.
He still caught him somehow. The slope pushed you into him.
Yeah. Whoa, I thought that was... Okay, well. That's...
No, I won't do it. I know.
It's so tempting.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Well, that was a really good looking shot,
yeah,
though.
like that's where I want to be. He's gonna... Yeah.
No, that was good.
Shut him down. We might knock him in. Okay.
I was really hoping I was going to get him in the coffee.
Remember, we just don't want them to... No, they
win.
can draw. Yeah,
We don't want them to win.
Alright.
So, you're
So,
good.
it looked slow, because it was. But, we all got there in the end.
You can see that you can come over here to the left, and that's how, like, that jump is. So if the hole is on the other side of this coffee, then it's faster. I guess I'm just gonna, like, shoot.
Yeah. Just made that child look bad.
Yeah.
Nice try, kid. Okay. We are halfway through.
Half.
Yeah. Run's still valid. Smart money was not on that happening.
That's right. I bet on a fail.
But how soon did you expect to fail?
I did not choose a window, but I anticipated space.
I probably would have expected to fail by my world.
Yeah.
Since I guess we tied on the last one, we get to go first here, so...
Never happens.
Yeah. See if I get destroyed. No idea what the AI is going to do. If they knock me
Sometimes
out
they
of
go to the
position.
right here, and it's nonsense, because that's a terrible shot.
Yeah.
They like to be... Yeah, see? There you go. So...
Oh, the mole.
Oh, so the mole comes and grabs somebody's ball.
puts it back to the start. So,
there you go. Start over.
All
Fun.
right. Yeah. I guess I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't have an answer.
You've never been mold there.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he jumped me. Now they're over
They're
there.
really bad.
Yeah, alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna join them or hit this.
Alright.
I'm not in your way, so you can...
But you're very much in theirs.
You can, as long as I don't get knocked in your way, you can straight line through.
Yeah, that's the hope. Okay, that's good.
He might as well mold himself.
That's good.
So the safe strat for this hole is to do a little zigzag. It's kind of like that. It was a bit too high.
Yeah, I want to be just a little bit lower there. You can jump over these brick walls.
Mm-hmm.
By like if he could jump Golf Boy perfectly there and go across the wall, he would like bounce across it. Very good.
I had to wait for the face though.
It's true. If your ball stops just to the side of the face there, you get to watch it as it like slowly knocks you all the way across.
You are in my way.
Yep.
So I'm gonna...
That's my goal.
Yeah. I'm gonna just... subtly tap you this time. See if it doesn't make you go flying across the course. It still went much
further than expected, yeah.
This is actually one of the easiest holes in the game. Again,
oh,
just,
not quite. Not quite.
You should not. You should not get a par on this hole. So.
Yeah, you should pretty much always have like a birdie. That mole really messed us up.
Yeah, it was actually just going first. Like, yeah, whatever. So I took the time to knock him out of the way just to make sure that, you know, we send a message.
It's always nice when they do that.
Nice try, kid. Come back when you're older. So that's not the way to do that hole, but the run's still valid. So
it's true.
We're just going to... The deeper we get into this run, the more of a surprise it is that we are still...
actually competing.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, that hurts.
So close to glory.
Yeah. You can... There is, like, one very specific spot where you can do exactly what he was trying to do there. And roll through all of them.
Wow.
Usually that happens, though, and you catch...
So he's going to
rough, or you
bump
catch...
me into the grass, I think?
Yeah, I think so, too, because he's going to try to do the same shot and bounce off you. Yeah.
Okay, so I have just nothing.
Yeah, you're in a very bad position.
You can do whatever you want. If you want to, like, try to arc it back to the right.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Golf Dad's gonna try again. What do you think? Do you think he's learned from his mistakes?
No, we're all out of his way. I think he might do the same shot.
He's thinking about it.
Oh. Following us. Feels like that rough there is the way to go.
That camera over. Tell that kid get on out of here.
That's very good.
Are you kidding me? Child? I am like 35 in cat years. Get out of here.
Right in your way.
Yeah. I'm going to try to arc around everybody.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
I could try to like squeak into that little pathway there. I'm not going to, but I could try to.
I think that's
I'm just letting it be known that I could try to do that. Oh. Well. Did you expect that to happen? I showed that bird was...
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be when you hit the bumper.
Yeah. keeps getting in front of me.
And I keep trying to get him and missing him.
You got pebbled. We showed you the pebble physics.
It's true.
Cleared the way for Golf Dad to just go through. Yep.
Man.
He's on his way.
I didn't even think about that. I should have, like, blocked him. Ooh. Feisty.
Yeah. I was behind 2 balls, so I'm gonna just...
Pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept that as my fate. Tap.
I think I'm gonna try to tap you.
Oh.
We're all right there.
Yeah. Earlier, Dave talked about soft locks. We'll get to that later in this course. These walls
there's a really good soft lock, yeah.
Questionable.
Ooh, that was very close. I thought you had that.
It's hard to deal with the slope pushing you back down.
Yeah. It's
almost.
I thought it was gonna happen. Yeah, it's almost impossible to have enough force to go up the hill, but not so much that you just roll across the whole thing.
He got there.
We win.
Yeah, if you want to, I guess we'll see.
We'll see what he
I
does.
think he's gonna get in.
Yeah.
We unfortunately are gonna tie.
Oh, tragic. Tragic for that boy. I guess I'll...
Miss. All right. Oh, he gets another shot. He just wanted to make it harder shot.
Yeah, he wanted to show us that he could get in.
It was a show of solidarity with Golf Dad because they both went 2 over. All right, we got the 2-0. Got some breathing room.
You think they'll go behind the pillars there across the rough? No.
No, he's gonna be right in my way.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Soft block on the sand.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, I can't
hit the tree, but you're in an okay place. It's not bad.
I would not have hit that tree if the shot that I would have normally tried to make it would have been a bit more centered, so that it would have ended up where his ball is.
Yeah.
Here's the question, though, Chubby Wumpkins: is Golf Boy the child of Golf Dad?
It's big in the lore. See, the sand just like moves you back there, but if you're up at the top, it'll catch you into that stone pillar, and you'll just bounce forever.
Wait, what a jerk!
Yeah, in the lore, it's very uncertain what's happening with the golf families, because there are 2 golf dads, 2 golf moms,
a lot of golf children,
and a lot of golf children.
One of them is like a blonde girl who looks really out of place.
There you go. I helped him out.
Yeah, good. Hope we get invalidated.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Oh, that was out of bounds.
Yeah, if you had been, we might have just been kicked out there. Probably just like do that.
Sometimes we play as the 2 golf dads who we assume are like
Rivals.
neighbors. Yeah, they've got like just like this passive aggressive situation going on. Sometimes there's a scandal with the golf dad playing with the wife of the other golf dad.
Golf dad won with golf wife too.
Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. Sorry.
That happens.
I did not want to do the curl back. I just wanted a hard right. Which you can try to do if you want.
It is very easy to land in the wrong part of the English when you're trying to do this quickly. You see that there are a lot of pebbles there. If you hit any of them, it ruins your shot.
Also, your starting position ruins your shot. This is just like a questionably designed hole. Well, we're almost there.
Yeah.
If you would have caught the corner of that arrow,
It would have been perfect.
Pushed you enough to be
just a little bit farther.
past the wall, but didn't happen.
We've seen the golf dad jump through there across that wall too.
Yep.
We've tried it and we never managed it.
All right, so I'm just gonna cause a problem for them and hope that you're gonna be good.
That's pretty good. That is what I would have done if I was where you are. Golf dad's gonna jump you.
You can try.
Just tap. Just a little passive aggressive. Get out of my way.
This is an outrageous par 4, by the way. No chance that this is a par 4.
There are a couple holes where we point out the ridiculous pars.
This is a bad place to be. So
I think that would have been hard right there.
I didn't want to smack into the wall.
Yeah,
Really
it would have been very easy to do. I don't have any idea how far that is. Oh, I
farther
forgot.
than that.
Yeah. Bad. Good.
It's something. I'm over here now.
You're
They're
out of
behind,
that.
He's behind that wall.
Yeah, like they're stuck.
I think the child might jump over it if he hits a pebble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he knows to do that. Yeah, so now you are correct. You didn't want full power. So close.
Oh!
If we would have caught that slope, he would have rolled down.
Yep, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I've been like probably 4 more power.
Child.
Bad day for Golf Dad. He's having a hard one. I want to just like go down. There you go. Oh, the eyedropper. The eyedropper means that slope is meaningless to you.
Yeah, the eyedropper was the one that we didn't understand for the longest time. It's not even really an eyedropper. It's like a little thing of whiteout, I think.
Yeah.
And it gets rid of those lines that show up by the hole. I intentionally went out of bounds to try to speed it up.
Yeah.
So you ignore those slope lines.
It screwed us up a lot.
Yeah.
Before we figured out what that's what it was
like
doing.
trying to adjust for those slopes, and it's like, nope, your shot was just wrong.
Yeah. We could not figure that one out.
Now you don't have to live through the anguish that we lived through.
It's true. We have figured out probably what all of them do. I think Anvil's the only questionable one where we aren't positive.
Okay, so here's my take on what Anvil does.
Did it like prevent you from being off the ground? It like pulls you down faster.
Right.
Yeah.
It just like increases your gravity.
Yeah, I think
which
so too.
in most cases is meaningless, but if you're trying to like jump
Do
over
a jump ruins you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you gonna try to go to the top?
Yeah, I guess. Because you're gonna go down there with them, aren't you? Because that's your like preferred shot.
If I were playing in solo, this is what I would do.
Yeah.
So that's one of the places where you could soft lock is if you hit that the corner of that wall that's in the sand.
Yeah, that's coming over there.
Your ball just bounces infinitely between the top and the bottom, and I can't figure out where it's supposed to be. If you knock someone else's ball into the water, then they OB. If you knock it into the hole, then it treats as if they got it in on their shot.
Yep.
So you help them. Sometimes, rarely the AI will knock us in, but usually one of us will try to do something stupid and knock the AI in.
Yeah. That's the way. Yeah. I really wanted to be on the other side of that jump there. There is like a perfect window there where you hit those arrows at the top and you like do a series of jumps that takes you right down to the hole.
Unfortunately, because your starting position is random, it's hard to get that set up. Oh, well, I just went cruising right by.
That top spin.
So, that's alright. Now you know where the hole is. The hole can be on either side or in the middle of that dog bone down at the bottom of the area. And it's pretty difficult to know where you're supposed to be aiming at. You can see there's like this whole thing going on off to the left you could be going towards. Everybody could be aiming towards the right and end up...
Yeah. You get a lot of speed there when you are flying through the air.
I'm going to show you how it's done.
You're right next to us.
Yeah. Let me show you how to do that. So, the grass eats so much of your momentum. If you're that deep in it, there's really
not much you can do, yeah. A little bit that way. Yeah, because he was in the way.
Yep. Now he will hit me.
He might try to jump you, yeah.
Ooh, sorry. Sure.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about earlier, where, like, the amount it takes to get up the slope is very frequently, like, too much for the shot you want.
Yeah. Come on. I don't think I can get in from this angle.
It's alright.
Alright. Run's still valid.
It's true. We are still moving along.
3-2.
Slow, but not like crazy slow. I can't see how far behind we are.
In a minute, we will have been done with this course.
Yeah.
On our best time.
So we're like 5-ish minutes behind pace for what we would want to be for like a world record. We actually like took a few seconds off the world record the other day when we were doing practice for this.
Hadn't played the game in 2 years.
Yeah, we just like sat down and we're like, let's play this together real quick. We'll fail, it'll be miserable. Not where we wanted to be.
No.
I always go to the right here with them.
Now you're there.
Weird. I don't know that I've ever ended up there. Here comes Golf Boy to join us.
So I guess you can be thinking about what you're going to do with your next shot.
I mean, I'm going to try to jump them and be in front of them. Nice eagle, by the way. Good job. Ooh, I might okay, he hit it. I was like, yeah, good, sunshine.
Yeah, but you could have got rain.
It's true. But it was already, like, starting to get cloudy.
Well, it can be cloudy and still go back and stop being rainy. If you would have hit that arrow...
I was so sure it was going to shoot me backward. Too spicy.
Just keep going, everybody. Don't worry about that cat that just really embarrassed you.
Jump. Right in the way. Brutal.
Once again, we are safe from sudden death. 4-2. I'm going to go ahead and say it is a mistake to try to go for where those arrows are.
Like, I think it's a shot we pulled off once. I think there is, like, some start location that's way to the top left where it becomes viable to try to go to the right there. I don't think that it's ever good, though. You almost always end up behind that, like, partial pillar like he did there.
Yeah, so you'll see when we advance the screen over to the right, there's a whole mess of nonsense aiming over there. I want to be basically where I am.
Bit, yeah, like he's in the right spot, but it looks like he's in the wrong spot. Well, I may have bumped you in the wrong spot. So there's like this whole little obstacle course right there.
So I'm going to scoot
Going around to the north is
through-
pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
And like the worst case is the boy comes over and pushes me.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't. You do not have a straight line
No,
to get to me.
I've got a... I think I'm going to go across the top, too.
Yeah. Almost got bumpered. Oh. Alright. See how it is. So just let you have that then. Tap you closer to the hole. 15. There you go.
All of your previous taps have been very aggressive.
No,
Oh.
don't do that. That's not the
Not
strat.
the way to go. Yeah, wrong.
It's a draw. Hey, we're safe from sudden death. We did it.
See, that time it like weirdly just ended. Like nobody had gone OB. It just chose to advance for some reason, and it's unclear why.
Yeah, so as with a lot of things in this game, if you were had just nothing better to do and really wanted to improve the Golf Daisuki speedrunning community.
Oh, is he there? Is he there?
We have to wait and watch him.
Yeah,
get
see,
moved.
this happens very rarely, but it is a way to lose seconds and be annoyed.
Someone could look into the code for this game and try to come up with answers with things like,
Yeah.
why does the game timer advance when it does? Because we don't know.
Yeah. Or do a whole bunch of tasks. And
Yeah.
find the crazy shots.
I would say, like, being
Yeah.
able to map out, like, the hitboxes of various things is also, like, generally
Pretty useful.
speaking, useful in a speedrun sense, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go over this way with them.
I have no advice for you about what to do from there.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to lose a lot of momentum from the grass. I mostly just want to not hit these arrows.
Yeah.
That's fine. You might think that my shot was bad, but that was another one of those I went intentionally out of the way to clear space so I didn't end up where everyone else was.
And it's very easy to go too far and end up in the water there. That is really not what you want to do.
I mean, he does have a straight line now, but I think you're going to slam into that.
I think I
arrow
am
and-
too, but I'm trying to like... Yeah.
Alright. Hole is down low, so you're now closer to it. I'm not anywhere near it now. So, you know what I'm going to do? Just like come up here and just hook it down and
See
watch
if you
what
do
happens.
something.
So, I got around that corner,
Yeah.
but
If he had caught a piece of wall there with that backspin, he probably would have been like shot down toward the hole.
yeah, it would have repeated the... It would have been like hitting the ball a second time. Inexplicably. A little bit to the left. Left.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Nah, too much.
Yeah.
That was like a spot where I had really ugly angle.
Oh, he's in there. Just get over there.
Ooh, you'll get to ignore all that slope.
Yeah.
My angle still isn't wonderful from where I am.
I would not mess with it.
Okay.
But yeah. Still valid.
It's true.
And see, it ended. It's just
Yep.
like, it's over.
Yeah, and why? Why?
And so many times we've had runs where it's like, okay, well, now I'm just upset that it ended and I don't...
Like,
That was the last hour and a half of my life just
Yeah.
burned.
you just got scammed out of it.
Yeah. So,
This first hole is pretty okay here.
Seaside is my least favorite course. I think there's very little redeemable about it. I don't like the music. I don't like the course design. Feels like it's just mocking you.
There are a lot of bad holes in Seaside.
Sure.
I don't really dislike the music. I think that the music here is kind of this very calm, relaxed.
I think whether this game is rough to play really depends on your perspective. I think you're either the kind of person who wants your game to just be the kind of thing where you can practice a skill over and over and then you can just execute, or you're the kind of person who wants it to be dynamic.
Yeah.
He's in my way, so I've got to just kind of look around and he'll just do something, like knock him in.
There you go. Hole in one.
No, it's a
Oh. You're right. Sad.
As a speedrun, it is hard. Wow. Death putter, huh?
Awful.
No way for me to guess how much power I need to give my shot, and you can't even get up.
Yeah, I bet I can't get anywhere. Oh, no. Thought I might make it to the top. I don't know.
No, there's no way to know. There's no reason for you to practice how much power to put on a death putter.
Death putter's, a thing that we have never rehearsed.
B-team win.
This is way up on my list of least favorite holes.
It's pretty bad. It's so bad to try to guess where you're supposed to go based on your starting position every time. It's just every shot is something else.
Very good.
And that was just... I've played this game so many times through solo speedrunning that I kind of was pretty sure of what I need to do from that starting position. Yeah. But now you have no chance because they are both you're gonna have one in your way.
Yeah. And then the other one will be right behind me.
Yeah, so you could slam into him with a straight shot.
But that might help him.
Mm-hmm. And then that other kid will slam into you.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna do
something. Something will happen to me. I mostly want to knock Golf Dad away from the arrow so he can't use that. Mm-hmm. And be in Golf Boy's way there. That's most of what my shot hope is on this. It really screws me up when Sean fails his shot here and it actually becomes important for me to try to do well.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the stop your ball.
We are, in fact, still valid.
It's true.
I'm gonna keep bringing it up the deeper we get because it is
shocking.
You don't understand. The odds are extremely against us.
Roughly 4%.
And I'm not part of it is that we're just bad, and I don't even think I'm
why?
I have the world record in this game, and there's just no way to account for what the AI is gonna do, and it's just absurd, trying to overcome some crazy odds sometimes. So, I mean, I've speedrun 50 games at this point. I consider this the hardest thing I've speedrun, this specific category. And granted, there's no one else who's doing co-op runs of it, because why would they? It's it's really not. Anyways, there's no glory involved.
I really can't recommend it to you.
No, but,
I recommend playing this game casually, very much so.
But here's what I will say: I think this is the most entertaining speedrun that I've ever done.
Yeah,
I enjoy doing this, but it's also
frustrating.
If something goes wrong, especially by the time you get to future,
very bad.
You're just well,
dejected.
I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But yeah, no, it's every single time is going to be different.
Yeah.
And I like that it is keeping you on your toes. This is one of those holes that is another reason why Seaside sucks. This hole is just terrible design. Everybody has to do the same thing at the start.
If you fail to fall off of that,
it's in my way.
That cliffside there that we all dropped off of, your second shot is destroyed because you lose all of your momentum when you fall.
I just hit him toward the hole, so we'll see if he just gets it in.
Yeah, he may just, like, ruin us.
There's really nowhere else for me to go.
No, this is... Yeah, this hole sucks because there's, like, nothing you can do. Everybody just has to go around this loop.
Sure. Whatever. If you say so.
And then you have to go through this, like, really awful whatever is happening there with the slope at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slope is affected by your speed a lot. If you're going slow, it affects you a ton.
Whatever you do... Alright. I was gonna say, whatever you do, don't get in front of me. Or I'll just...
just beat me.
Yeah.
Probably,
right.
I think it's probably faster for me to miss.
Take another shot?
Yeah. It always burns when you miss the shot intentionally, and then the game is immediately like, go ahead and take the other shot. Go ahead and try again.
So I think that I'm not going to argue with anyone if they tell me this, by the way, is I think the easiest hole in the game. It's really poorly designed that you just...
Everybody goes that way.
Yeah, just ignore all of the bottom part of the thing and just go straight through.
Everyone just straight across. See, we're all going to jump each other here. Soft lock.
No, he's going to get there eventually, but...
Okay.
Now you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is either something that looks like something you would enjoy, or something you, from looking at it, know is something you would not enjoy.
Yeah. I decided to not be on the same line with them there because I didn't want Golf Boy to be able to jump all the way across me like that.
Yeah. I think that was a fair decision. Sure. It's fine.
And now I mostly just don't want to be in front of him. So I'm just going to, like, sit here.
Because if you're to their side, they can't really jump you.
Yeah. I was mostly worried about being in front of you. Boom!
We're looking like we're gonna let B Team win this one because it's 3-1.
3-1. This is one of the worst holes to go, like, last on, which is what's going to happen here. As you can see, I'm going to have all these balls right here in front of me in this area where there are drops off on both sides.
Yeah, I have no way of knowing what the AI is going to try to do here. They might just knock me around, or they'll be in my way. Looks like they're going to just go be out of my way, yeah. You could slam into him. I don't know that you want to.
I'm gonna just try to be up there next to him. Up there. Okay, that's what I wanted. That's the dream.
Yeah.
Is you just tap them off and not be in Sean's way.
And I think that the boy is gonna end up behind you.
I think so too.
Because pretty often they will do the same thing. Not always. Because there's some calculation going on where they're looking at what's on the field. And they're gonna go, okay, well, that's in my way, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, we think the way that the AI plays the game is that they start from the hole and, like, build a series of shots going backwards. And that's why he's, like, rotating back and forth as he thinks. But we aren't really sure.
No.
Like, we just think that that's what's happening there.
Probably in his way.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was kind of trying to be clogging it up for him. Yeah, okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Might not be enough. Okay, fine.
That's good. This is one of the holes where we've seen the AI do, like, stupid hole-in-one shots, where they just, like, magically go across the whole board.
Yeah, if you hit those arrows in just, like, the exact right way, you could theoretically scoot around that corner and look awesome, but, also sometimes you don't look awesome, so...
Good. Always the dream for me to see that I missed a shot and then it advances. Like, always makes you feel good.
I am very excited to go first on this one.
Yeah, this sucks
I
to
would have
be...
been very disappointed with what would have happened. That's the shot that I want to do pretty much every time. That's my solo game shot, so...
But you'll see that I will get ruined, probably, by this guy being right in the way.
Yeah,
he's going to stop there at that fence piece that's in the
probably
middle.
you end up... Well...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the main thing is I don't want to hit Golf Dad's ball and knock him forward. So I kind of want to just...
Do that.
Be there. Yeah, that's good.
Now you're in his way, mostly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're able to knock them out into the beach, and that's always fun.
Yep. Enjoyable.
See, that time they didn't end up in the same place.
No.
They didn't do the same shot.
Nope. Sometimes they decide to do their own thing.
That, by the way, is challenging to do.
Yeah, that was pretty ideal.
Getting your ball to go up that steep slope is hard enough. You've got that, like, really tight angle to get around, and you saw that I put English on the ball so that when I hit the fence, it reapplied that English, so, like, see, a totally different thing happened to him, because he had a different English and a different angle. Still not bad, though.
And I'm clogging up that passage, which is, like, the best thing for me to be doing in a lot of situations.
Not enough, child. I think I'm behind this fence, so I think I'm gonna bonk. Oh. Ooh. Who knew? I was just talking about how much of an expert I am at this game, but...
Like, where sprites are is very questionable. Right past me.
Yeah.
He got the long aiming reticle, which is good.
Yeah, it moves faster and gives you a better
sense of where you're gonna end up.
Yeah. Oh,
sadly, you won't get to see it here because it doesn't show us his reticle. But it's basically like twice as long and moves twice.
But let's
as
just
fast.
assume he used it to make a really great shot. Also, we're still playing this hole for some reason.
Like.
Also, you can soft lock if you get stuck in that left fence.
It's true. There is a spot there where there's... Again, like, we assume that what happened there is that there's, like, a slight gap between, like, the sprites when they laid them down. And it's just kind of like a sloppy copy job in a few places.
Yeah, you just have to assume that they did not have a lot of time to play test what was going on here.
Yeah. So a lot of these fence sections, they're actually, like, little holes every so often. Theoretically, you could find those with the TAS, and theoretically, you could hit them. I don't think you could, but theoretically, you could.
There's also a poorly designed course in that there's no reason to go off to the right.
Yeah, it's an absolute mistake.
So much of Seaside is just like, there are things that look like they'd be fun, and they're just going to waste your time.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe that...
But like playing it casually, they are fun the first couple of times, I guess. And like, we just ruined the game by playing it forever.
Yeah.
Do not try to play it fast. Do not try to play all of the courses in one sitting. And, oh, wow.
Okay.
I don't know why you didn't curve as you went up there.
Yeah, it destroyed me. This is This is not Kirby's Dream Course, even though it looks very similar. Neither of us have played Kirby's Dream Course.
It's true.
People frequently tell us that we're fools because we chose to play this instead.
I argue that there are no cats in Kirby's Dream Course.
I can't confirm that because I haven't played it.
It's true, I can't confirm it either.
Yeah. It's probably a better game, but they do look very similar. So I have to just do some nonsense. So we're just going to go up here and...
Alright, you were definitely not behind that. But okay.
Awesome.
Now it's all on me. I have to look like not an idiot.
Well, but you've got a straight line. Well, just move the camera over. So you just tap it a bit to the left.
A little
more.
Yeah.
Huh.
I did not get moved by that slope.
No, the slope didn't do anything.
Okay.
Happens. You know why? I'm assuming because there are gaps between the slope lines.
Yeah, and you can, like, theoretically miss all of them, that they're the same as the arrows.
Okay, so this is some real nonsense. Here you go. All the way over. Thank you.
That looks to me like you're going to be on the other side of the fence. I can't believe where you ended up on any of your shots.
I got scanned.
Alright, well...
You got it. Just there. Alright. Get out.
Par!
Yeah. Get out of Seaside.
Bogey.
It will make everybody upset. Just come here and show
Kirby cat enemies, no thank you. I have to have player character cats.
Cats wearing clothes.
That's right. If it's
Still
not
made
an
that shot.
anthropomorphic... That was a good shot.
Yeah.
If it's not an anthropomorphic cat with a golf club, I'm out.
I got bad news. We're tied.
Oh. Okay,
So
well, we just
someone
can't
needs
tie.
to win or lose.
Yeah. I think normal.
You don't want me to try to make you jump over the fence? Or you want me to just go for it?
I think we're still, like, valid. I would go ahead and just go.
Alright.
Because he's not really in your way.
Okay.
There's another spot where we can do, like, a jump across that fence. But it's risky.
Okay. Rolled over that arrow and didn't do anything.
It's very common for the AI to decide to jump you here if you do that.
Yeah. But I was thinking in terms of, like, possibly making it so one of them wins.
Oh, sure.
But...
It might have then ruined us. Oh, see, there you go. Like, he's already...
Yeah, so he just got some kind of amazing boost from his partner. Shots okay. Nonsense.
Oh, you're gonna do your, like, backspin thing, aren't you? And, like, curl around this?
Yeah, I could have just done nothing and let you jump me,
Oh, that's true.
but instead we're showing off that.
That backspin shot always looks good. Anytime you do it successfully, it looks awesome.
Okay, well, you got the arrow, so that's what ruined it for you.
Well, I was trying to be in front of him and did not expect to hit him like that. That made me very happy.
Well, I don't want to get in, but I also don't want to invalidate the run.
Oh well.
Yep. Sudden death. Here we go.
On your favorite course.
Yeah.
So we'll get to do hole 1 again here in a second on this.
Which is very slow.
Yeah, that means, like, even if the rest of this run had been amazing, we would have just, like, lost any chance of getting a record there by...
But it happened because the second AI character happened to drop in, but see, I wouldn't have got another shot.
Yeah.
Happened to drop in and bump the first AI character around that corner,
Yeah.
which, okay.
Gave him effectively a free shot.
Yeah. Also, you know, if we tie on this one, we're going to still be in sudden death and keep going.
Yep, we can just do this forever.
Hopefully we don't, but, you know, that's why our estimate is the way it is. We should be okay.
I don't think we've ever, like, been sudden death for more than maybe 2 holes.
Well, this one in particular, like, there's a strong chance it'll still draw because
so many of the shots are all just everybody go the same way.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, you did better. Nice try, kid. So I'm just gonna do nothing. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's not
I should be fine.
Yeah, unless he gets in your way, it should be fine.
That's the wrong way to go, golf boy. There you go.
So obviously, that was terrible, but, you know, again, we would have not had a valid speedrun at all if we would have
waited one cycle.
Yeah.
Almost certainly. Like, maybe you not going in would have meant that it didn't advance, but there's, like, whatever's happening there.
Yeah. Alright. We're at a seaside. Honestly, like, ultimately it wasn't that slow of a seaside.
It wasn't awful.
Without that final hole, it would have been probably on pace, but, you know, don't worry about it. We're moving on to the final course.
This is space.
Space is terrible.
Yeah, so we were talking earlier about how when we decided what order to put the courses in, we decided to put space at the end because it's the hardest. And it's the place where we're most likely to lose the run. So now the tension is real.
Well, I mean, I think it's impossible for us to beat our time already, so I have a ton of pressure here. We're really close. Yeah. Really close to that hole. Starting position on this one really screws up your opening shot.
There are very few options going into this hole.
I don't know what to suggest you do.
There's nothing.
You could try to get in front of the blue ball.
Yeah, that's what I usually. I usually try to go through the middle here and end up over in front of him.
Power. Lower
Up
than
the
that.
arrow. Well, I wanted to be like. I think I had the right power. I wanted to be just a tiny bit to the south there, so that I would miss the arrow.
All right.
Yeah.
So I am going to do this nonsense where I'm going to drop my power and hook over, accelerate off that wall, and get around the corner.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm not in a great position, but I promise you,
not bad.
So many things you could do there will just knock you into that stupid little L shape.
Yeah.
Or
knock you off of that side of the ramp there that doesn't have a rail.
Yeah.
Yep. You see, there is nothing for me to do, so I'm just gonna like waste my time here. Because all I could, almost certainly I would have bumped Golf Dad, and that would accelerate him through. And instead, that happened to him. Now Sean should be able to like pretty easily get in here.
Yeah, I had to do an adjustment shot because I was behind that block.
Space is unique in that there are no like no slope hashing.
Correct.
Around the holes. Rough. Just lots of OB for these boys.
Yeah. Is he gonna do it again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. He'll do it a second time.
Maybe my ball's in the way and he's changed his mind.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Something about the situation made him change his mind. Whatever RNG
He realized
happens.
he's a man in his 50s playing mini golf with some cats and losing. This is
Probably
outrageous.
the worst. This is bad. Par 4 is absurd.
If you can guess where you're supposed to angle your shot to not hit that peg that's on the opposite side of the screen, on your first try,
you're a hero.
yeah, you just have some kind of galaxy brain. There's something going on with the steep slope. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Get out.
Oh, here you go. He's going to invalidate us.
He is.
He's going to be the run.
Because I'm not. There's no chance I'm going to do it. Well,
easy to do.
I did get past one of them.
Yep.
So you end up in this sad little trench of shame. Probably he's gonna make the same shot.
Probably so, and then he's gonna hit Golf Dad and accelerate him down the line. Unless you're just right in the way and he doesn't know what to do.
He'll try to jump me.
Yeah, same shot.
So the thing that they're doing is outrageous. It's not like it's obviously possible, but they're skimming right past the peg on the outside, which if he tries to do, he will almost certainly fail.
I forgot to put topspin on.
You did. If you don't put topspin on your ball as you're going back up that slope, you just lose all your momentum.
Yeah.
But you did get
past where you are.
Yeah, you did technically make a better shot than I did.
At least in an okay place. Oh yeah, and then there you go. Boom. We just lost.
Yeah.
This run will now be invalid.
Amazing. I'm just gonna hook it over. Hope that I just get accelerated around every corner. Nope.
Nope.
Didn't happen. Could have been glorious. I could have caught the corner and bounced into those arrows and kept going all the way to freedom, but there's no chance I'm going to get in my next shot, and there's no chance that he's going to get it in, so...
very slim.
Yeah.
That was just Golf Dad making a golf savant shot.
That was pretty good. You know,
I mean, like, normally I would be happy with where we are.
I respect what you just did, at least.
Hey, that was good.
Maybe if that child wouldn't have been in my way, I would have made it there.
You might have been right there.
But instead, we got him in there.
Yeah.
Just to really rub it in, they both got in the hole and we didn't. You got one more chance.
Very unlikely that Sean will get one more shot, but almost certainly it's all over. Yeah. So, like, we played that hole pretty reasonably.
Yeah, I mean, like... Obviously, my first shot failed.
Yeah.
But it failed for reasons that are not really something that you... Like
that hole just sucks.
A human can really predict.
Very unpleasant.
Yeah. So now we're in exhibition mode. We're showing off the rest of this game.
These last 5 holes.
See if we can... Like, I think we're still going to be slower than our time, so it doesn't really matter that much, but, you know... The streak continues. I think... Do you think that's like the farthest we've made it in an event? Continue to be valid? I don't really recall.
I don't remember.
We've done this, I think, like 3 times in live events, so...
That sounds right.
I know the first time we did it immediately
it was like the
failed.
second hole, yeah. Like we got wiped out.
And I think that the last time we did it, it was also still in Dreamland that it failed.
Yeah.
So this was a pretty deep run. Now you got people who are showing up, you know, 2 hours late. We're like, why are they saying that their run is invalid? And you gotta explain to them it's because we made some arbitrary rules that make the game impossible for no reason.
Because we consider 4% success rate a good rate.
I think it's more that the reasoning is sound that...
Otherwise it would be nonsense.
Yeah,
like,
you
just knock yourself OB 3 times in a row and you'd be done. Like,
you know that if that rule wasn't in place, you'd have someone submitting a run that's just like, I turned on turbo on my A button and just...
held it down.
And let it go.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, technically that is a run, I guess, but it's like not even remotely interesting. I think that the rules that are in place for this are what keep it interesting.
Yeah. This course is the bane of my existence.
This is the longest hole in the game. We're gonna be here for like 4 or 5 minutes.
We're gonna wait at least 30 seconds for him to take his first shot.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about, where we think that they are calculating backwards from the hole, because the farther we are away from that hole, the longer it takes them to make a shot.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sitting here and he's, turning left and right. And
okay, so I'm going to hit the ball there, and then it'll end up in this space. And then I'll tap it that way. Okay. And that was the start of his magic plan.
Yep, that's what he was going for. It's also very easy to just, like, have a bad opening shot.
Which is what happens to me. I always get, like, stuck here. For whatever reason, I'm just absolutely garbage at judging this angle.
You also have the problem of, like...
there being balls in the way.
Yeah,
usually.
about half the time they are stuck in that
Yeah.
bottleneck in front of you, so...
And it's very dangerous for me to, like, actually take a shot, because I might hit them and just knock them all the way down the hole,
Right.
Toward the hole, like you just saw happen a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it's not the worst. I mean, he's up.
He got that remote control.
He did.
The AI is really bad at using the remote control.
I believe.
I don't know, it looks like he's going backward to me. He's thinking about a conservative knock his way back toward the start. Ooh. Missed all the arrows. That's ugly. Oh, that's what you... Oh, well.
I got
That's
pegged
what
again.
you want, but then you got hit with the peg.
Yeah. The pegs have...
Really large hitboxes.
Yeah, again, it's a round object that does not have a round hitbox, and so just all the time you will cling to them when you're trying to go around them.
It looks like it's maybe... Like, it looks like, what, like 25% of that space, but it's easily half of the space.
It's definitely larger than what you can
Yeah.
see. So, we're gonna, see a lot of those pigs on this hole, because they just thought that that was gonna be real fun. Okay.
Ideal.
I mean, I'm slightly...
Somewhere further
I'm in
along.
a different space.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was ideal, but I am...
I don't know, I think... There are very few spots you could be farther along in this course where it would be bad. I did, as long as I didn't knock you OB to begin with, because you can do that there. Okay. Well, he's just gonna clog that up for you.
Yeah.
As Sean comes around this corner here, you'll see that there's a present there. How many times do you think we've lost a run because we hit juggle at that present? It might be more than our success rate.
Yeah, I'd say 25% at least. It's crazy because I don't think that even juggle shows up on every course, but it seems to show up on this hole specifically more often than anywhere else.
Yep.
And if I am ahead and then you hit the juggle and suddenly the AI swaps with me and they're ahead,
Okay,
we
I didn't
lose.
get any of that arrow, but
So,
alright.
it happens. He's done pretty good, honestly.
Oh, you got the aiming reticle. We once again don't get to see it.
Yeah. Alright, do you think I'm gonna OB?
No, I think you're good from there. Oh. Don't know how you went up that slope and hit the wall, but okay. It's not like it gets narrower there. Physics on slopes are weird. Like, if you try to play this game, you will discover very quickly that every slope you think you understand is not shaped the way you think it is. It's just one of the limitations of the isometric format that they used, which I otherwise really like. It just does a really bad job of showing you what's actually happening. If you're behind an object, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I really should have just panned the camera there so that I wouldn't do that, but there you go, right in.
He was bad everywhere else, but future was his time to shine.
It's true. He's been saving it. That was nice.
You can bounce off of nothing and go out of bounds on that jump, and so that's why I kind of angled it where I did. If I went too far to the left, that's what would have happened. So I would have smacked into an invisible boundary and gone out of bounds. My ball would just drop straight down.
Yeah.
You know how I know that?
It happens a lot.
A lot.
I thought it was going to happen to him.
Almost, yeah. It's pretty common to be speeding around that corner and hit the wrong side of the wall, and there was nothing you could have done.
Alright. These pegs are unpleasant.
So if the boy gets another shot, see how quickly he shoots it.
See? Like, he basically thought about like 2 shots there real quick, and you saw him like just go bam bam. Yeah, good.
We've got 4 more holes to go. We're on our way to the end. We're heading for sudden death, so maybe we'll have more than 4 holes. Who knows? Really stretch this content out for you. What are you gonna try to do here?
I don't know. I'll see what they do.
You have filled me with confidence.
Yeah, they're like... I like to try to do a silly shot here where I do backspin to like come around that corner where they ended up there. But he's not in my way, so I think I'm gonna try to bounce off this back wall. See, there, I hit the invisible barrier.
It was otherwise like what you were trying to do?
Yep.
It was a good showcase. Showcase what not to do.
Yep. I'm pretty good at that.
Don't get too bold. All the way around that arrow.
Awful.
Okay.
Ooh, I really thought Golf Boy was in his way. Alright, sure.
The record would be done now, by the way. So, shows you that like we're not even that far off pacing wise.
That time I caught the peg.
You did.
Perfect. Awful.
No, I have no idea. Just get over there. Yeah. Yep. Don't worry about it.
That time.
Don't think about it. Don't ask questions. I hit that wall so hard, the game just didn't know what to do.
Just came to a full stop.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's fine. I like the thought of this one cat is just stuck
just
over
back there, just trying to get past that start. Please don't make me do it again. Okay, good.
You won't get any weather or wind in future,
Yeah.
which is, I guess,
one of the other
good.
consolations.
I don't know. I appreciate that they removed one element of random chance. Okay, well, at least they're gonna have a bad time.
Death butter's bad for them, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a straight line.
They can't really interfere with you.
You might.
I mean, I'll probably just go to the south there. Hit that other package and see if I can get a cool present. Like Juggle. That's why I should not go to the presents.
That's like a thing that happens all the time in this whole... Even if you know what you're doing, it's extremely difficult to judge the...
I was trying to hit his ball and knock him over to do the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you hit that arrow, it's going to probably do that to you.
Yeah.
If you hit the other arrow over there, it's going to do it to you. So it's an unpleasant hole.
Space has a few of these like cutout spots there where you see like just one space missing. They are all very carefully. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Half expected it to go in.
Well, we're closing in on the end of this run. Do you have any closing thoughts about
Golf?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I guess you are getting another shot.
Like I said, like, it's a game that I strongly recommend casually. Like, play team play with 1 to 3 of your friends.
That's true. You could play up to 4 people, and you see, because we're passing the controller, this program just work on one controller.
Yeah.
So,
but like, smash each other's golf balls across the course and knock them off. It's very fun to play this game vindictively. And just say, like, you know what? I don't care. That was a great shot.
there you go, everyone. You get a hole-in-one.
The hole-in-one jingle, slow.
Yeah, that's why we try to not get a hole-in-one throughout the run, because we have to watch that animation. But, you know, we showed it off. So there you go. Everything you did and didn't want to see has been in this run, basically.
It's a fantastic shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100%. Like, throwing away your entire turn to just destroy someone else, always satisfying in this game.
I would love to know if that person asked if holes-in-ones were possible just before that happened.
I think it did happen.
Delay.
Yeah.
It's hard to know.
I think that is exactly what happened.
You might get another shot. I'm gonna hand this back to you.
Thanks.
Yeah. You also can get an albatross on at least one hole, but it doesn't know what an albatross is, and it just says great or something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it does. We've only seen it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
So we're on the final course. Final course is terrible. Really, I have no answer for what you should do for your opening shot.
We're way over to the right, too.
Yeah.
That hole in particular, right there. That one destroys you.
I'm gonna try to...
Go straight?
Yeah. Well.
You didn't fall into nothing. You did better than Golf Dad.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I've run... So this was the first game that I speedran. And when Fiesel accepted this into SNES Super Stars, it was not only my first speedrun event. I hadn't really even considered myself a speedrunner at the time. I had only played this game. And it
got me.
Led to, you know, me going down some weird trail of obscure games that people aren't really too concerned about, but
obscure games are more interesting.
Yeah, and I think that I'm absolutely willing to acknowledge the faults of this game.
Oh, it has a lot of problems.
It's got a lot of problems, but I think that
they're all funny problems in team play, though.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I really was trying to knock him into the hole. It's too bad. I was trying to be vindictive at the very end, and I shouldn't have. I think that there's the pure chaos of playing this with 4 people. He tried to knock me into the hole. If you were to get 3 people together who are willing to sit through this and try to survive the whole game, I think it would be a blast.
I think it would be very good.
I'll make a category for it if anybody ever wants to try to do it. Like,
4 people.
You could do different strats if you had 4 humans, because you'd be trying to jump each other to get to the hole as fast as you could.
Yeah. Could be very interesting as a run.
Very different. You remove the element of having to watch the AI and put up with their nonsense. Okay, I thought I was past that.
I thought you had a straight shot through there.
Oh well. So yeah, I am forever going to be grateful to Feasel for being like this.
Yeah, I'll take a shot on this stupid golf game that no one's heard of.
I don't know.
And these people that no one's heard of.
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, at the time, I don't think we had like 50 followers at the time.
Probably like 20.
Yeah, a bunch of people followed us because of our SNES Super Stars appearance.
Yeah.
It was
that was good. That was the end.
That was the end. Yeah, 218. It would have been a gold split in future.
Wow.
It like that was a valid.
That was a very
future,
fast
but,
future.
There
you go.
So there you go. We made it through. Didn't go to sudden death like we were worried we were going to. So yeah, this is always going to be, for me, like, not only one of the most difficult speedruns that I've done, for, like, all the reasons we've been talking about, but
for, like, all of the wrong reasons.
Yeah, but it's also, for me, one of the most entertaining. It is always, like, there's something funny will happen over the course of things. Something maddening will also happen.
Yeah, someone will make a shot that is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Whether it is one of us or them. Someone will shoot and we'll just go, wow, okay.
It happened, like, easily a dozen times here.
Yeah.
But it's something,
it's always challenging.
Yeah, because you do not have the capacity to just do the same thing over and over again, like, you have to be able to adjust based on what's happening.
Yeah.
And I think that is personally compelling. I would understand someone else saying, like, absolutely not. Like, I am not going to be putting up with this nonsense.
Yeah, it is very random.
So, I think this game is, honestly, again, it was a downloadable game in 1996 for the Super Famicom. Nobody played it. I guarantee you, like, the number of people who downloaded this game in 1996 has to be in, like, the low thousands, right? Like,
and then most of those people erased it off of their cartridge after playing it once. So, like, we only have the game because somebody didn't do that.
Yeah, somebody, like, saved their cartridge and was able to dump the file and
then remove the limitation on number of plays.
Yeah. So, I think this game is unique, other than everyone talking about Kirby. I would love to see more games like this. And like this, I think the style is the aesthetic is really cute. Mm-hmm. Music is good.
But like giant golf balls is definitely my favorite part.
Absolutely,
they're so big.
It's pretty absurd, right? When you think about it, like they have that weird gravity to them, and they're clunking into each other like bowling balls or something.
Great.
There's a lot of stuff that I think this game like brings to the table that people should look into if they've never heard of it before. I do recommend it.
Yeah, definitely.
This is our last game for the event. I really appreciate being a part of it, and thanks for putting up with this nonsense.
Sitting through silly cat golf.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else.
No, that's it. And enjoy, I'm sure, what came before us and what comes after us were both much more notable games, very respectable. So we'll pass the torch to something that everyone is actually looking forward to, rather than being
all
very baffled.
All the people that have showed up for the next game. Thanks for showing up for the end of this one.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, that's it for us. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one.